Football never stands still. From the era of Lionel Messi's genius to the relentless dominance of Cristiano Ronaldo, the game has always evolved. But now, something different is happening. A new generation is rising faster than ever before. Teenagers are no longer future stars. They are already deciding matches, winning trophies, and carrying clubs. This isn't about potential anymore. This is about impact. These are the players shaping football in 2026, and the ones who will define the next decade. At just a young age, Zaire Emery plays like someone who has already spent a decade at the top level. In midfield, where chaos often decides games, he brings calm. Every touch is measured. Every pass has purpose. He doesn't rush. He doesn't panic. Instead, he scans constantly, always aware of space, always thinking one step ahead. What makes him special isn't just his technical ability, it's his decision-making. He knows when to slow the game down and when to accelerate it. In a team full of stars at Paris Saint-Germain, he doesn't look out of place. He looks essential. Brazil has always produced stars, but Endrick feels different. There's a rawness to his game, a hunger that can't be taught. When he gets the ball, his first instinct is simple: attack. He drives at defenders with explosive acceleration, forcing mistakes, creating chaos. But he's not just power. His finishing is sharp, instinctive, almost predatory. Inside the box, he reacts faster than everyone else. At Real Madrid, the pressure is immense. But pressure doesn't scare him, it fuels him. Some players shine because of flair. Mane shines because of control. In the middle of the pitch, where games are won and lost, he plays with composure far beyond his years. He receives the ball under pressure, turns smoothly, and suddenly, the entire game opens up. He doesn't force passes. He waits. He reads. He chooses the right option. At Manchester United, that kind of intelligence is priceless. He's not loud, but his football speaks volumes. There are players who follow systems, and then there are players who create moments. Güler belongs to the second category. His touch is delicate, his vision extraordinary. He doesn't just see passes, he imagines them. With the ball at his feet, he slows the game down, pulling defenders out of position before delivering something unexpected. At Real Madrid, competition is fierce, but talent like this cannot stay hidden for long. The modern game demands versatility, and Rico Lewis embodies it perfectly. On paper, he's a fullback, but in reality, he's much more. When his team has the ball, he steps into midfield, helping control possession, dictate tempo, and create overloads. It's a role that requires intelligence, awareness, and confidence, and Lewis has all three. At Manchester City, tactical discipline is everything, and Lewis executes it flawlessly. Garnacho plays football with one goal in mind: to make something happen. Every time he receives the ball, he attacks. Direct, aggressive, fearless. He isolates defenders, takes them on, and doesn't hesitate. What separates him is his mentality. He doesn't hide in big moments, he demands them. At Manchester United, that bravery is exactly what fans love. Modern strikers need to do everything, and Zico does. He has the height to dominate in the air, the pace to run in behind, and the technique to finish with precision. But what truly stands out is his movement. He constantly shifts, constantly searches for space. Defenders can't relax for a second. At RB Leipzig, he's developing into a complete forward. Energy, creativity, confidence. Simons brings all three every single game. He presses relentlessly, forcing errors high up the pitch. But when he has the ball, he transforms. Quick feet, sharp turns, intelligent runs. He doesn't just participate in the game, he drives it forward. At RB Leipzig, he's become a key attacking force. Wirtz doesn't rely on speed, he relies on intelligence. He finds space where there shouldn't be any. Between defenders. Between lines. Between moments, and once he's there, he creates. His passes break defenses. His movement confuses opponents. At Bayer Leverkusen, he's not just a player. He's the system. Relentless. That's the word that defines Heigeland. He presses defenders, chases every ball, and never stops running. But beyond his work rate, there's quality. His finishing is improving, his positioning sharper. He's learning, adapting, evolving. At Manchester United, he's building into a complete striker. Watching Pedri feels effortless. He moves smoothly, passes precisely, and always seems one step ahead. He controls rhythm, slowing the game when needed, speeding it up when it matters. Few players understand space like he does. At FC Barcelona, he carries the legacy of great midfielders before him. Musiala doesn't just dribble past players, he glides past them. His balance, close control, and creativity make him unpredictable. Defenders don't know which way he'll go because sometimes, even he doesn't. At Bayern Munich, he's already one of the most dangerous players on the pitch. Some players fed into systems. Camavinga can play in any system. Midfield, defense, anywhere. His athleticism allows him to recover quickly. His technique allows him to control the ball under pressure. And his mentality, always ready for the big stage. At Real Madrid, versatility is power. Gavi doesn't hold back. Every tackle, every sprint, every duel, he gives everything. But beneath that aggression lies incredible technique. Quick passes, sharp movement, tactical awareness. He combines passion with precision. At FC Barcelona, he represents the club's fighting spirit. Defending has changed, and Gvardiol represents that change. Strong in duels, calm on the ball, confident stepping forward. He doesn't just stop attacks, he starts them. At Manchester City, defenders are expected to do more. Gvardiol delivers. Consistency is rare. Saka makes it look normal. Week after week, he delivers goals, assists, performances. He reads the game intelligently, choosing the right moment to pass, shoot, or dribble. At Arsenal FC, he's become the face of the team. Bellingham doesn't just play football, he dominates it. He scores, he defends, he leads. At such a young age, he already looks like a complete midfielder. And in big moments, he delivers. At Real Madrid, he's already a superstar. Foden plays with precision. Every touch has intent. Every movement creates space. He understands the game at a deeper level, finding pockets, exploiting gaps. At Manchester City, he thrives in one of the most demanding systems in football. Few players can change a game instantly. Vinicius can. One moment of acceleration, one burst of skill, and everything changes. He brings excitement, unpredictability, and confidence. At Real Madrid, he's already a global superstar. And at number 1, a player who feels almost unreal, Lamine Yamal. So young, yet so composed. He takes on defenders without fear, creates chances effortlessly, and plays with confidence beyond his years. He doesn't wait for the future, he's already here. At FC Barcelona, a new era is beginning, and he's at the center of it. This is the next generation, the players who will define football in the years to come. Some will become legends, some will win Ballon d'Ors, some will change the game forever. But right now, this is just the beginning. So tell me, who did I miss, and who will be number 1 in the future? Like, subscribe, and join the journey, because football's future is already here.